Today I'm going to talk about the use of classkick in my classes. I was assigned Year 10 chemistry classes just 2 weeks before the final term exams, and their teacher was not available for more than 2 weeks, and we had to cover all the topics so that they managed to pass this exam. So I've created a final revision here for them in the classkick activity, and I'm going to walk you through it. Here's Year 10 Term 1 revision, and this is the main layout in classkick. And all I have to do is click on adding a new slide if I want to add more questions. And in this slide, I can either write a question or I can add a link or I can add a picture. So usually I take a screenshot of my questions and I just add them here as an easy way to adding more questions. So I've created the document here. The good thing is that here are all of the slides with the questions, and I can assign points. I did not, but I can. And the good point is that I have all my questions here and I can assign these questions to several students. Here's an example where I've already assigned them. These were my 410 Year 10 classes. You have to pick up which one of them you will assign this work to. And you have several options here to show grades or not, helpers or not. And this is usually the class code that you give to the students to join you in this task. I have the button edit here where I can just add any more questions I want. And what I did is that I gave the students the code. And the good thing is that opposite to what's happening with Nearpod, that this code is available as long as my revision class is there. So they can answer those questions over several days. So I just told them, here's our revision. We get to meet only twice a week, so we will be extending our revision all through the weekend. What they have to do is they have to just log in, add their names, and start solving the problems here. And this is like a whiteboard where they write their answers, and I can just pop in and check if it was correct or not. If it's correct, I can just give, from this star, I can just give any sticker, and I can add even new stickers. These are the ones that I'm using now, and I can add points, as you see, to each one. Another thing is that when students are, actually I don't have any now because we've passed the exam, alhamdulillah, now. But when students are stuck with a question, they usually raise their hand here. And I find a notification here that whoever needs help is at slide, and I just go to that slide and I check where is the problem and I put a hint to help the student. Here are ones that I've been correcting. Sometimes they do not need a hint. They may also only want you to check if their answer is correct or not. Now, if they have, of course, a pen, it will be a lot easier in writing rather than typing. I can write in several colors, so I usually write in other colors. So you see here, I've given him a try again. Sometimes I just explain where is the problem and he has to go back and solve these questions again. So they have plenty of space in each slide to write their whole answers. I have also plenty of slides to give feedback. And the good thing is that I can either write a feedback or also I can record a feedback, an audio recording, if I want to explain any of these questions thoroughly. So I can just add here I should start recording an ad that you should have done or that was perfect. Why don't you try to? And these stuff from here. Now, this was an excellent tool which helps students pass the exam because we've been answering the questions all through the weekend. They've been raising their hands. I've been popping up and checking their answers and giving them feedback until they managed to solve the majority of the questions here. So this is a very good tool for um, for you to check if the students are doing well or not, to estimate which topics are done properly and which ones you need to go over. To help weak students, you can add more questions, and also you can differentiate your work so you don't have to give all the students the year 10 revision folder. Here are different tasks. This is one class, year 8, and I've just called them different names because I'm going to differentiate the work they are going to do here. So you find that, for example, tulips may get different questions from butterflies and so on. So it's also a good way of differentiation. And the good thing is also that they can communicate together. As they are solving, students may jump and go to help one of their friends. You can edit those slides whenever you want, and they are available whenever you want to assign them to any other class. Thank you so much. I hope this was really beneficial to you. Bye.